Good morning.
All right, so if you take a look at the slideshow here, just by raise of hands, with first looking at, first of all, what is this?
Stairs.
Stairs. And what kind of stairs? It sparkles. So it's kind of like it's a crystal stair. Okay. It's like marble, but it's a crystal stair that I found here. And when you first look at the picture, like what emotions arouse when you first see it? Like, are you scared? Does it make you scared? Like, does it make you happy? Are you amazed at it? Are you in awe?
It looks like I'll be tired for real.
Yeah. Besides the number of steps.
It looks like I'm starting school.
Look like you're starting school?
Yeah.
So are you happy about it? Does it make you happy? Like, when you see it, are you angry about it?
I'm iffy.
A little iffy? Okay.
I want to fix it.
You want to fix it?
Yeah, it looks kind of disheveled, ripped.
Ripped?
Yeah.
The stair? That's interesting. Now when you see these stairs.
Oof. Someone's gonna die there.
I hear I hear ooh. Not looking great, right? So which stairs would you rather walk on? The first one, the crystal stair? Okay, well the poem that we're going to look at is a poem, a mother talking to her child.
I love this poem.
And with this poem, I'm going to read it out loud, and then we're going to actually go through the questions here, okay? So, well, son, I tell you, life for me ain't no crystal stair. It has tacks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, and places with no carpet on the floor, bare. But all the time, I's been climbing on, and reaching landings, and turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark, where there ain't been no light. So boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on them steps, 'cause you finds it's kind of harder, don't you fall now. For I still going, honey. I still climbing. And life for me ain't been no crystal stair. So based on that poem, we're going to go through a few questions to see what feelings and emotions arouse. So when we looked at the PowerPoint the first time, you saw that we all basically agreed that we would rather climb up the first set of steps, the crystal nice sparkly steps we saw, rather than the little dungeon looking steps we saw the second time. Okay, so based on number one, the mother uses an object to describe what her life has not been. All of these questions you can rather agree or disagree, but using a text, you have to explain why. So the mother uses an object to describe what her life has not been. Agree. Why would you agree? What can you pull from the text that lets us know that she does use an object to describe what it hasn't been like?
Because she said life for me ain't no crystal stair. When you think of a crystal stair, you think of it like just like the image you showed. It's sparkly and nice looking and whatnot. And then she said it had tacks in it. Her life had tacks in it and splinters, just describing the different struggles and trials she may have had.
Okay. So let's move to question 3. We're going to jump down. The mother is well educated. No? Carly, you shout out no.
I know.
Why no?
Just her language, like I's been climbing on, like I don't know, just the whole thing. She's not using proper grammar.
Okay. I's been climbing on. We don't really talk like that now. So would you say that the setting is taking place currently, or what type of time frame do you think this is in?
Definitely back in the day, in the past.
In the past.
And
when I first read it, I was thinking maybe like after like the whole slavery era, you know, a lot of people, a lot of the slaves weren't educated. So let's move on to understanding. Let's look at number 2. The mother refers to sitting down on the steps. Sitting down on the steps represents quitting. Agree or disagree? Agree. Carly, why agree?
Like stairs are like you're climbing up, you're making progress. You just keep going. Like she said, her life isn't crystal stairs, but she says you still shouldn't sit down on the stairs that you're on. Like you gotta keep moving. You gotta like try and find your crystal stairs.
Can you read it from where you drew it from?
So, boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on those steps because you find it's kind of hard. Don't you fall now. I guess that's it.
That's it? Okay.
Like, I see you going, still climbing.
Great. Exactly. So, let's move to synthesis. Let's go with number 1. There were points in the mother's life when she wanted to give up. Agree or disagree with that one?
Agree.
You agree?
Yeah.
Okay, why you agree?
Well, in the first part, and splinters and boards torn up, and places with no carpet on the floor bare. but all that time has been climbing on. So she's still going, like, even though, like, obviously her stairs, quote unquote, were like messy and horrendous seeming.
And then also, if she's since it's a mother's son and she's giving an example of her life, she's telling them like all these bad things, and she hasn't fell back, so you shouldn't. So she continued to tell them like don't you climb back or don't you stop or not. She's obviously telling them because she didn't. So that's another one.
So she didn't quit, but she wanted to give up. That's the, that's the interpretation? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
You think so? Okay. Well, you both are actually in agreement. So let's go with number 3. When life is difficult, we must take the easy way out to avoid failures.
No, she
Based
said
on-
not to sit down.
She said not to sit down?
Right.
Great.
No.
Okay. So basically, we went through the poem and we read the questions. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little extra card to kind of close this little exercise. So I'm going to read the directions out loud, and then you will complete the questions there. Okay? Here you go. Here you go. And here you go. Okay. You have 2 minutes to complete this exit card. Each question requires no more than 1 sentence. Once you are finished, rip the card on the dotted lines, hand in the top portion, and keep the bottom for your records. Good luck. Any questions?
Nope.
No? All right, go.